Look what we have here. On today's Copper to Drop It, we have like a 2023 IS300. Lexus IS300, and it's in a nice dark gray. Kind of love this gray on Lexus. They use this a lot, and you're going to wonder, like I said, here on Twon Used Car Don, all our vehicles are traded in, and they're traded in because why else are they traded in? People didn't want them, and someone didn't want this car either. And I think it's in a fine line between, because it's not masculine enough for a guy, and it's not really enough power for a guy. And I think women, they do like it, but yet I think women also sometimes prefer something else. But most of the time, people buy this vehicle is for their wife. But I think Lexus Toyota wanted to actually target the young men to drive this car, but it kind of backfired. So I think that's why we're getting a lot of trade-ins, because the car doesn't know where it fits in. It doesn't know which gender it belongs to. You gotta be careful when you say that, because a lot of people don't know what gender they belong to. Anyways, but here we go. Nice looking car, pretty aggressive. I'm about to, not really aggressive, just a nice, sleek, chic lines and nice elegance of it. That's why it reminds me of a woman, because it's very elegant. And here underneath the hood is that IS300, that turbo engine, which is not a big turbo. Like I said, Toyota wanted to keep its reliability, and the only way they can really keep their reliability is not attach a big turbo on their vehicles and give it speed, because they wanted more than reliability. So they stuck towards reliability and not speed and performance. They have the same engine, which is in the IS500, if you want that performance and speed, but yet it's still not a European car. It's not a Dodge Dart Charger. It's not those. You're not going to get that much speed out of these cars, but because these Lexus are still luxury cars, so they wanted to keep it luxurious. So I'm going to give you a little quick description of the IS300. Sits in that sweet spot between luxury and performance. Under the hood, if you're rocking the rear wheel drive version, you get a 2.0 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder that pushes out about 241 horsepower. If you step up to the all-wheel drive version, Lexus throws in a 3.5 liter V6 with about 260 horses. So either way, you've got enough power to keep things fun without going over the top. Slide inside, and this car feels premium. Lexus doesn't play when it comes to materials, soft touch panels, comfortable seating, and a clean design that gives you that luxury vibe right away. You've got modern tech too, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and if you're lucky, the Mark Levinson sound system that bumps like crazy. Now let's talk about the drive. The IS300 isn't the fastest car in the class, but it balances smooth comfort with just enough sportiness to keep you smiling. The steering is sharp, the suspension is tuned to handle curves without beating you up on a daily commute, and of course, Lexus reliability means you're not going to be living at the mechanic shop. Safety? Lexus has you covered with their safety system. Plus, that's adaptive cruise, lane keeping assist, and pre-collision braking. Basically, it's looking out for you even when you're zoning out. So is the Lexus IS300 worth $35,000? If you're looking for a car that mixes sharp styling, daily comfort, long-term dependability, and just enough punch under the hood, then yeah, it's definitely a contender. You could spend the same money on a BMW or Audi, but with Lexus, you're paying for peace of mind and a smooth ride that lasts. Another thing about the interior, Lexus didn't change much from the previous generation. As you can see, it had the dual climate control. They made the display more of a pop-up display, but other than that, they didn't change anything. And in the back seat, like, these cars are not really made for a family. Like, this is a sports sedan. That's why it's a sports version. And one thing about sport cars or rear-wheel drive cars that you don't get back seats. People probably are wondering, like, why do I have these these things on my knees because I used to be a WWE wrestler. No, just joking. I have these on my knees because a lot of time in the military, you got to do what you got to do to advance. So anyways, and here's another look from the back seat at the infotainment system, and it looks pretty good. But like I said, if you have the previous versions, you'll see this vehicle looks almost identical to those. And another look from it from the rear, because what you will see if you're driving behind it, like I said, it's a very, to me, like elegant car. Not really masculine. That's why most guys don't drive it, but it really looks good. It has a decent size back trunk space. You get decent trunk space. So if you want to travel, don't have a big family, and like these cars are premium only too. So you got a little money, you don't mind driving with the premium gas. The IS 300 is a good buy for you. You can see the little logos on the trunk, the Lexus IS 300. I think it's good they kind of added that little badge of elegance. Like I said, you're going to get good build quality when you purchase a Lexus. And here comes some random guy always bothering me. Every time I try to do a video, somebody steps in. So the Lexus IS 300, should we cop it or drop it? I think we'll cop it. Depends on if you're a guy or girl, But as far as quality, you're going to get quality. So I would say cop it. Till the next time, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and you subscribe to Twon, the Used Car Don.